Good day fellas, I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. Today we are going to play with a 430U since this vehicle is going to be upcoming Battle Pass tank, and I believe many of you will play with this vehicle, so why not to play with this tank again and show what this tank is all about. And in the past I used to rate this vehicle good, but boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, in my humble opinion, time has changed and I downgraded this vehicle to average tank. AK 3 out of 5 stars. I will show you everything whenever we are going to be done with this game, and I will explain you why this tank rated this way. Anyways, what do we have for a very first battle? For a very first battle we have a ghost town, we have the assault AK we need to defend, so obviously in my humble opinion we have a disadvantage here, because the base is just simply in very humongous favor of the enemies, right? Other than that, we are feeling alright. The tier 8 matchmaking is looking glorious and it looks very good. So what is our goal? Our goal is to pretty much punish enemies whenever they are going to mess up and whenever they are going to do something silly. Now, a very important thing which I want to say is, in my opinion, fellas, obviously this tank still can work, this tank is still fine, but the gun handling is a bit of the problem of this vehicle in my opinion, which is a bit better than 1-to-1, but being a bit better than 1-to-1 is not making tank excellent or something. Personally, whenever I am playing with this tank, I cannot rely on the gun as much as I can, for example, 140 Leo or something. So the distance should be relatively close, and at the same time, whenever we simply need to cross our fingers in order to hit our shots. And this is not ideal situation, at least in my humble opinion. Wow, that was actually a pretty damn good shot, very nice. Although, to be fair with you, the trades definitely wasn't in my favor. That wasn't a great trade. Okay, what do we want to do? I think our goal is relatively straightforward. We are just waiting until enemies will try to get involved. I do not want to make too much pressure myself, because I simply do not think it's really worth it. That's what I think, fellas. So at this point, this 430 will say, maybe I actually could get involved and maybe I could pick this corner. Whenever he is going to do that, we are going to spank him. Now, looking into the current situation, our team is winning by 5,000 hit points, which is a very huge number, and to be fair with you, I really do not like what I am seeing, AK, unfortunately, but we are not getting as much use as I initially thought we would. So what do we want to do? We want to figure out how we can approach the enemies in this kind of situation. And yes, I need to figure out how to play aggressive, because otherwise we are going to finish with a average performance, or I supposed to say bad performance, which this is not what I'm looking for. Meanwhile, the 430 managed to turn in the right time, so good for him, although it is very far away from being over, if you know what I mean. I see this was a 5A who is going ham with a gold ammunition. I do not really care about that too much, although what I care about Mr. Grille, if you know what I mean. Although this tank, once again, it has relatively good armor. You can actually punish enemies whenever they are messing up and whenever they are trying to be aggressive, and this is exactly what I am looking for, and this is exactly what I want to do. So as you can see, speaking about the amount bounced, right, I would say everything is looking relatively fine. Now, if the Grille will peak, I think he's baboon, honestly. I have a feeling Grille is baboon, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I have to say, and that's what I think. I believe he is not going to shoot me. Why am I saying so? Well, the answer is he's also baboon. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, fellas. Wherever I am looking at, we are seeing baboon after baboon after baboon after baboon. How are you supposed to play this game? How I supposed to play this game? As you can see here. Fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, 430 simply gave up. 430 said, okay, fine, I tried to penetrate you once, twice, 3 times. I get it. You are playing with better armor tank. I am fine. I do not even want to fight against you. Mr. Bruce Wayne. I have a feeling this gentleman could be from the live stream. That's why he knows the meme, and that's why he did not wanted to fight against us, right? That's what I think. First game is definitely not ideal. I did not really wanted to have this score. I was aiming obviously for 4,000 to 5,000 plus, but oh well. 2,700 plus 500, we are not going to die from the hunger. Anyways, what I want to highlight about this vehicle, fellas, as all of you know, we are working on the improved ratings on the index page. For now, we are done with the tank destroyers and medium tanks, and we are going up with the light tanks. So pretty much my note is saying the armor effectiveness compared to the medium standards is nice. Beginner friendliness for a medium standards nice. Gun handling average. Speed below average. Hold down performance, Saka gun depression and armor is below average. And even though this tank has armor, the gun depression is so shit I can't even give the 3 stars for it. Flexibility, it's quite flexible because you can play kind of aggressively. Mark difficulty, it's quite easy to get mark of excellence on. And gold dependency, you need to have a lot of gold with this vehicle, at least in my humble opinion. That's what I think. So all in all, not ideal performance by any shape or any form, but I am happy with this. We are third by the damage, we are fourth by experience. We made a bit of profits. Nice. Let's go for round number 2. And we are back with round number 2. So what do we have here? We have a mines, we have a standard battle, and we have a winning spawn, which is very, very nice and always welcome. What am I thinking about doing? I am going to play the game a bit differently than I first of all thought I would. Usually I am trying to take the middle over there, and we can get a lot of use by playing hold down. But in this kind of situation, we can definitely see there is a Kranwagen, there is 279E, and they are definitely annoying to deal with, right? So what we are going to do instead we are going to take this position over there, and we are going to spam the light tanks like there is no tomorrow. If light tank will peak, our mission is to spam them. Right? This is quite straightforward. This is not rocket science. At first I was thinking about crossing completely, but I do not really think we are capable of doing so, and in the same time I think the EBR might try to escape from over there. So eventually we might try to cross, but for now we are kind of chilling and we are kind of relaxing, and we are just simply waiting until enemies will mess up, right? That's what we are doing pretty much. We need to be on quite a high alert over there, and the main reason being is because of this light tank, which might go like this, and I'm aware of that EBR peaking, but to be completely honest with you, there is nothing what I can do for him. If I will try to get involved, I'm going to be in such a humongous crossfire. This is not going to be funny for sure. Obviously, the best part of all this is we have a hill, right? The hill is absolutely important, and luckily for us, our light tank took the hill. Actually, there is 5 guns on top of the hill. So that's a positive and that's a good thing. But now the question is how the flying if we supposed to do, what we supposed to do in order to get any use whatsoever over there. This is the question. Wow. We are spanking the Ruski light tank via pixel shot, I would say. Very, very nice. Another one. Oi, this unlucky Russian light tank, fellas. Unlucky Russian light tank, and our MX finished him off. Nice. Okay, very good. At this point, I am thinking about escaping from over there, and I will try to help our team against the 279E, who might try to go on top of the hill. I think there is a humongous chance they will try to do that. Luckily, Jackpista missed his shot, that's great. And let's try to play in this side, I would say. I do not even know where we are losing most of our hit points, but it truly doesn't look that great as I would love to say. And in the same time, I do not know who outspotted us, but he did a pretty damn good job while doing so. You know what? I have an idea. I am going to load the high explosive ammunition, and I will try to figure out maybe I could make a bit of pressure for this EBR, although it doesn't look like it. You know what? I have a feeling it is possible to go up like this. I might be very, very wrong, but let's try to check it out. Is it possible to go up like this or not really? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Maybe with the BR if I would get a lot of speed, but I do not really think I can take this position for now. Okay, how about if we would wait until EBR would get spotted, because there is a big chance he will try to overpeak like this. If EBR will try to overpeak like this, we are going to spank him, right? That would be lovely. Not easy game by any means. Not easy game, fellas. The thing is, I do not see any intention from the enemies to make a bit of pressure like this. There is absolutely no intention, at least I cannot see that. And since I can't see enemies making a bit of pressure like this, this is very big fat trouble. Meanwhile, we see the guy going through the middle of the field. We are trying to hit him. Very nice shot. A hard one, but nice shot, beautiful. We are getting a bit of extra damage, which is always nice and always welcome. And now I would love to see this guy trying to be a bit more involved. And as you can see, he is going for it. He has 0 Fs given, and he is pushing in front. That's good. Now, from this position over there, we should be able to spank him if he will make a decision to go a bit more aggressive. This is interesting game, fellas. It's not easy game by any shape or any form, but this is interesting. Oh, hello there. How are you doing? EBR just shed his pants. He's down to one-shotable. Good. I'm not completely safe in this position. Whenever enemies will take this position over there, I'm dead. Well, it's not like I'm dead, but I might start taking one for the team, and this is not what I am looking for obvious reasons. So at this point, we are kind of waiting until the enemy 277 mess up, because he will. It is a matter of the time whenever he will do that. Another beautiful shot into the side, nice. Kran just killed himself, beautiful. Meanwhile, Arta is spanking us for solid 200, nothing what I can change about this. Trying to hit the cupola of the 277, obviously it is not so simple as I would love to say it is, but that's okay. We are still having pretty great time. Taking our time to aim our shot, and 277 is down to fartable, that's great. Now, what do we have? We have a budget in the back. Nothing what I could do about this guy, to be fair with you, and I think at this point we need to get involved against this 277. I do not really think we have any other option. Meanwhile, EBR is flanking us. I see him, don't worry. EBR is officially dead, very nice. Now enemy 277 missed his shot. Actually he bounced, so what that basically means, we should be able to eliminate him from the game. Very, very nice. We have 1000 hit points left, but you know, what's from that 1000 hit points when you do not really have friends left in this game, right? Shame. Do I feel bad about this performance or about the situation? Not at all. I think we played very well, and I think Gun treated us on solid 4. It is not 3 speaking about the gun handling, but once again, you can have a games whenever you are lucky and whenever you can hit your shots. That's about it. There is nothing too much to say. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, missing the leopard side. Yeah, this is what I am talking about, fellas, and this is how this gun sometimes can behave. Meanwhile, Leo is spanking us once again, doesn't really matter, and we are dying with a big smile on our face, fellas. Oh, you mother truckers. Oh, you mother truckers. Well, look at the bright side, fellas. We kind of have the free strip dance and then from the Leo 1 and from the 279E. Pleasure to meet you, fellas, and congratulations. You won the game. You played very, very, very well. So let's see the battle score. I am very happy speaking about this performance than compared to the first game. I think things went relatively well. We have 4.6 thousand damage, 65 assisting damage, 2 kills. Unfortunately, not a victory, but it is how it is. Still, I am feeling relatively fine with this performance. Speaking about the profits, what profits? We lost 12,000. Shame. Anyways, let's go for round number 3. And we are back with the last game. So for our last game, we have a tier 9 matchmaking with a 3 artists. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Can we make it work? And hopefully we will have a great performance. That's what I am hoping for. So first things first, I'm going into the heavy line for obvious reasons. I think it is the easiest to be useful there, especially whenever you are knocking a couple of trees down, right? And once again, from the close distance, this gun can work completely fine and it shouldn't be a big deal. We are going for a blind shot just like this. Maybe we hit it, maybe we didn't. Doesn't really matter, to be fair with you. Meanwhile, we have a Leo sitting over there. I do not really want to block his shot, so after he will shoot, I will go in. And for now, I am not planning to do so. Beautiful. Leo just managed to spank the Conqueror, and at this point we can kind of go in front, and obviously after we will shoot, we will... you know what? I think I can be aggressive. I think I can be aggressive, fellas. Maybe I am very, very wrong, but I think I can go in front and I can say hi for them. Obviously, we are going to have a lot of hits there because we are playing in the heavy line. But other than that, I think we should be relatively fine. Now, speaking about our angles, this guy is not going to enjoy himself. I'm going to use the repair kit over there. That's okay. And at this point, all I need to wait until this projectile will say, "Whoa, I can peek." And if he is going to do something silly, we should spank him. We have Object who decided to make a bit of pressure together with us. That's nice. This is very, very good, fellas. How about Phase? Can I find a decent angle for a Phase? This is the question. By the way, I know enemies have the upper ground over there. I am super aware of that. But to be completely honest with you, I do not really think that's that horrible or that's that bad, if that makes sense. Also, okay, 60TP is thinking, I want to get into some action. Good. 60TP, come here, buddy. Come here. We will make sure you will get some action. Speaking about action, how are you doing? Beautiful shot to the Progetto. Very, very nice. Now 60TP obviously is here on the side. It's okay. Doesn't really matter. Let's focus on this game, fellas. We can play this well. We can definitely play this well, and we can have a great performance. Speaking about great performance, Skoda is on the corner. Unfortunately, I missed my shot, which sucks, but that's okay. We used this post box or stand, or however you would call this, to block all those shots from the Skoda T50, and I think that definitely paid off for us. Let's try to figure out how we can get involved once again. How about this 60TP? I think 60TP just fired, if I'm not mistaken, so we should be able to spank him for free. Beautiful, he is down to one-shottable, and obviously he is not going to enjoy this. He's considering his life choices, and that's fine. Phase, how are you doing? Beautiful, a bit of the trades, but once again, not ideal, but not that bad. Phase got pushed in front by the 60TP. Obviously, Phase is not feeling extremely happy about this, but what he's supposed to do, sometimes the allies are the worst enemies, and the biggest enemies, I would say. How about Cupola shot like this? Unfortunately, I missed my shot. Not ideal. Definitely not ideal, fellas. And I think in this kind of situation, we just want to deal with a Phase here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's try to focus as much as we physically and possibly can. Face is thinking about being aggressive against us. It's not going to work that well, I can promise you that. Especially now when I can simply go in and I can eliminate him from the game, right? Speaking about elimination of the game, Progetto is down to Garage. Nice. Grille and T50. All we need to do at this point, we need to keep making pressure for the enemies. They are already doomed. They are already doomed, fellas. Now, obviously, I do not want to take one from the Grille. I do not really think it's necessary, and I do not really think I should do that. And Grille is making pressure like this, or I supposed to say he's trying to escape like this. Although I believe he's sitting right here on the corner. So let's load high explosive ammunition and let's go for him. Grille shouldn't pay attention at me. I am building some speed in order to ram him. We are preparing for ramming, and Grille is taking one for the team now. Beautiful, a bit of the ram, just parking him into the wall, and he is getting effed. Beautiful. How about this Kunze Panzer? How are you doing today? Enjoying yourself? Very nice. I like you as well. And all we need to do, we need to do some cleaning here. That's it. How I would rate this game, I think we did everything properly. I think we realized that we need to make pressure in time. This tank required quite a bit of the heat ammunition as well. And I truly mean it, fellas. Whenever I am putting the ratings on the tanks, I am truly putting some effort into all of this. It's not like I am opening whatever web page and to say, aha, if accuracy is that, on the paper this is the accuracy. No, I actually play with every single tank for certain amount of the games. I have memories on the tanks, obviously, but I'm refreshing memories by playing with a couple of games with them, right? Just to make sure reality is truth. And for example, yesterday I played with Vazel light tank tier 10 and I hit Chieftain Kupol. You know, even though I was lucky, it's something. Anyways, looking into the last game which we had, 4.9 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage, 4 kills. We are top by experience, top by the damage. We lost 5,000 profits because we obviously fired quite a bit of the gold ammunition, but to be completely honest with you, it's not a humongous surprise. And all our performance is solid 4,000 damage and 300 assisting damage. I'm okay with this session considering the first game was very, very bad. So here you go, fellas. 430U in action. Is it still good? Can it still work? Well, you tell me. Although I think this tank in general has obviously 3 stars, and I think 3 stars is enough for this vehicle, because in certain situations it will troll you so damn bad you will forget your name. So that's the thing. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you, fellas. Thank you for your time. I hope you are very, very well entertained. Patrons, thank you very much as well. People who are clicking the join button, index users, people who are buying the bananas on index, thank you. I hope we are worth it, and we are trying to work our ass off for everything. Starting from the index page, from YouTube, from streams, from everything, fellas. We are doing everything what we can. Thank you very much for everything, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.